All right. So welcome back, all right? As we said in the previous session, jina langu ni Amwell, okay? Naishi Mombasa, Kenya, na miaka 29 na mimi ni mwanafunzi wa chuo kikuu cha Mombasa, all right? It's nice to see you. My name is Amwell. I'm from Mombasa. I'm 29 years old and I'm a student at Technical University of Mombasa, all right? I'm excited and welcome back and it's nice to see you, all right? So it's nice to see you today. And for today, okay, so I'll be introducing to you to this, okay? It's our 16 weeks, okay, crash course, okay? So now we already did our first session, okay? And that was just an introduction. This is session number 2, okay? I was just introducing this. And of course, as many people, they have a lot of questions. So what do we do there in the 16 weeks, okay? So the 16 weeks, we have 3 video tutorials per week. And also these video tutorials, they'll be posted every Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday, okay? And every Thursday, 1930 hours, Nairobi time. I don't know what time it is in your place, Europe, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours difference. For the people in the Americas, we have about 7 hours difference considering the New York time at the moment. So which means every Thursday, maybe at midday for those people who are in Europe and for the, those who are in the Americas, but for those people who are in Europe, it's about 1 hour, 2 hours difference, so about 5 or 6 in the evening, all right? So we have 16 weeks crash course, and I'm very excited to do this, and I know I'm always excited. When it comes to language, I'm always enthusiastic, and also I'll say I'm very grateful for you joining me in this journey of learning Swahili, all right? I know, I'm well. That is my name, basically. So I'll say like this, so welcome. And for now, of course, we will look at the pillars of any language learning, okay? So in order to get our language better, we need to have 4 pillars in any language, all right? Of course, the first one will be listening, like a small baby, when they are learning to speak, you find that you have to listen first and identify stuff. In any language, you cannot go into speaking first. Okay, so that's why they always say, in order to walk, you must first crawl. And in order to crawl, to walk, you have to crawl. After crawling, you must know how to stand. After knowing to stand, you must be able to move your feet. And eventually, you are able to walk. Eventually, you are able to run, even for marathon. So the same way, listening is one of the, let's say, main thing in any language that you are able to do. Because when you are listening to any language, you are able to identify speech, okay? Then the second part is speaking. The speech, speaking, very important. After you listen to these things, you find that the human brain, I always say, it's an amazing, like organ, So you find that anything, you find that the human brain can always find these kind of patterns. And by finding these patterns, you are able to try to replicate the speech to like as much as let's say, as original as possible. Of course, in any language that is, you are not like a native, you make a lot of mistakes, okay? We together, you make a lot of mistakes. You have had even like a small baby trying to say like, papa or mama, they'll start with da, they'll start with ta, you're about to make a lot of mistakes before you get like to a point where you're able to pronounce fluently, but it's not about giving up, but it's more about trying to do this and also trying to replicate the sounds as best as you can, all right? We together? All right. So after that, once you're able to listen and speak, of course, we can go to the third part, which is writing. Okay, you can try to write. You know, the good thing with Swahili, it's not that difficult. Okay, so you find that once you are like trying to write, you find that we are using the Roman syllables, and also we don't have any letter that have accents like I know in Spanish, in French, in Portuguese. We have like letters with the accents. Even in English borrowed stuff, they have different accents. All right. So in Swahili, we have don't have a lot of accent letters. Okay, of course we have diphthongs, we have different sounds, but that's it. Okay, so which means like writing will be a little bit easy for you. Then from there, once you are done with all this, now we can go into reading. All right, so in the 16 weeks course, we try to cover this and cater for this as much as we can. All right, so it's like we are going step by step, step by step. And of course, in this course, I'm trying to build these 4 fundamentals of this language. Of course, it may start like very, you know, maybe it's not going to up to like speed that you want, but like I said, you know, in order to be like a marathon runner, all right, you have to be able to, you know, crawl fast. After crawling, you must be able to stand. After standing, you must be able to move your feet. After moving your feet, you must be able to jog. After knowing how to jog, you must be able to move. But in order to be able to that, we must go like systematically, you know, step by step. So in this course, I'll try to take you through this as much as I can, all right? And of course, I know that many people, they may have questions, and which means that if you're seeing this course, all right, so don't hesitate to ask me, all right, any question. Wherever you are able to get this course, you may have gotten this course from like a Patreon, or you may have gotten it wherever you have gotten it. But whenever you get this course, just feel free to don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay? So we have our WhatsApp group, our TGV education WhatsApp group. So you're welcome to come and ask me any question that you have, okay? We together. So, and also if you have any suggestion, of course, as we are building this course, you may find that there's different elements of the language you would like to know more. Of course, you can always ask and also request for me to make like, let's say more or something more like an explainer, maybe session or a tutorial, which explains like about a particular subject. But also if it's not that, as I said in the previous couple of minutes ago, I said that we have like, you know, these live sessions every Thursday, of course. And whenever we have a live session, the reason why we have a live session is like you're able to come and ask like these questions, you know, why is this thing? I don't understand that. Can you explain more about this? So you can always ask about that. And also if you're not able to attend the live sessions, you can always ask for an extra, you know, tutorial, maybe which will benefit others about a particular subject, and we can try to get it done and we can give it like an extra, right? So I'll say asanteni sana, asante sana, even listening to me, and also for taking this opportunity to listen to my advice, all right? So bye-bye for now and see you in the next one.